It is happening. Real Madrid have made a formal approach to Liverpool Football Club to try and sign Trent Alexander-Arnold, but in January, not on a free transfer in the summer, in January. Now, if you follow my morning review of the Spanish print media, you would have known that about a week ago or within the last week, the vibe changed in Madrid. The vibe changed, from months of they want to get him on a free, to if Liverpool are willing to do business in January, we'd be up for it. But the vibe was, or the impression given was, Liverpool didn't want to do business in January. They would try and hold on to him. And that appears to be the case still, because Real Madrid have now gone in. This is coming from Paul Joyce at the Times. There's only two journalists in the world that you need to pay attention to regarding Liverpool Football Club, and that is Paul Joyce and David Ornstein. I basically told you that in maybe my last video upload today, or certainly one of them today. Regulars around here know that anyway. The rest of them are pretenders. Paul Joyce, he is the man that's connected to the people running Liverpool Football Club on a day-to-day basis. Born-again Joyce, I called him, since Michael Edwards returned to the club. Remember what I tell you, right, all the time. This article's out here now. Why am I seeing this article? Who does it benefit? Why is it there, right? So he has been given the green light to go with this this news article, I can assure you. I'm going to go through this article with you, right? So just before we go a little bit further, in case you don't know, Joyce, closer to people running the club on a day-to-day basis. Ornstein, closer to FSG, senior management, the owners, but also people that run the club. And what did I say to you earlier today in a video upload? It's all very well, Ornstein coming out last night and saying things, but I think if we're going to hear anything about Trent and the contracts, it'll be Joyce. I literally said that a few hours ago, and here we are. So the headline in the Times newspaper, Liverpool reject Real Madrid offer to buy Trent Alexander-Arnold in January. Anfield Club refused to enter into negotiations to sell right-back, who is out of contract at the end of the season, and Real will now hold talks with the player about a summer move. Now, within the last few days, reports in Spain from the print media, remember, we discuss this every morning in my videos, said... it was AS, I think, that said that Real Madrid had conveyed to Liverpool Football Club their intentions to try and sign Trent. They have to do that. Even though he's available on a free, they still have to inform the holding club. And the reports here in Spain had said that had happened, okay? The vibe in Spain for months, if you follow my videos, you will know this, has been that Real wanted to sign him on a free. But in the last week, it changed. If Liverpool will sell in January, then maybe we'll do business, right? But the vibe was Liverpool wouldn't sell, and that appears to be the case right now. I think many of you will be saying, you know what, fucking sell him. That's what I think a lot of you will say, because there is no way in a million years that Real Madrid have made this approach if Trent wasn't up for the move. There's the confirmation. That's the only confirmation I need, right? Real Madrid would not have done this if Trent hadn't indicated already that he's up for moving to the Spanish Giants. Liverpool have rejected an approach from Real Madrid to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold permanently in January. The Spanish side made contact with the Anfield hierarchy, but their interest was immediately rebuffed on Tuesday. That's today. Liverpool's stance appears to kill off Alexander-Arnold leaving in January as an option, although there remains the prospect of the England international moving to the Bernabeu in the summer, right? Now, again, Liverpool's stance. Real Madrid, I think they already knew this, right? But they're playing a game here. They're going in, right? They want everyone to know that this is on, it's happening. Okay, let's go with it. I can't read the entire article to you, it wouldn't be right, but I'm not going to leave anything out you need to know. This is basically just telling you the obvious, that he's out of contract and when he can speak to foreign clubs. Real will now take the opportunity to speak to the right back, and it will then be left to Alexander-Arnold to decide whether he wants to leave his boyhood club. He might have indicated to the Spanish Giants that he does want to leave. He's up for the move. That's what we've been told in the last few days, that he informed them. In fact, I think it was a week ago that I said it before even Marca and AS, right? And you know how I got that information. Well, the people around these parts will know that. Liverpool have been in negotiations with the player for several months, blah, blah, blah. They have not received any indication that he will leave. And the player responded to claims in the Spanish media over the weekend that he had given Real his word about a move by making a talking gesture when celebrating his goal in Sunday's 5-0 win over West Ham. If you watch my video upload from today, I think it was AS, watch the video, it's all in there. I've got a memory like a sieve. They were basically saying, Trent can, he can do this as much as he wants. He knows the truth. He knows he's told Real Madrid that he wants to play for them. He's playing the fans, basically. Do you know what I mean? And all that. So watch that video if you're even remotely interested. They were basically calling him out, saying, nah. You can do this as much as you want, but we know you've told Real Madrid you want to go there. You know the truth, Trent, was basically the line that was in the press today. Okay, Real have made their move after a season-ending injury to Danny Carvajal left them short of a recognised right back. They would have been prepared to make a cut price offer for Alexander-Arnold, but even though there is a risk that he could leave for nothing in the summer, Liverpool resisted any temptation to enter negotiations. Liverpool basically want to hold on to him for their challenges on several fronts. So let's calm down a little bit now. What can we say about this one, guys? Well, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, you form your own opinions. Real Madrid do not make that move today unless they believe that the Trent is up for the move. There's no way in a million years that would happen. So for me, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. That's obviously what he wants to do. I think the question here is: would you sell him now, or is he Is he worth more to us to hold on to him? For the summer. To help us. Do you know what I mean? Some people, very proud Liverpool fans will be saying, fuck him, get rid of him. We got Conor Bradley, we don't need him and all that. This was all coming. I honestly, I think, I enjoy reviewing the Spanish print papers in the morning for you guys. And we've seen this, haven't we? We've seen the change. What have I said to you? The one change has been, over the last week, the one thing that we were hearing different was that Real Madrid were now willing to do business in January, right? That's the one change. And what has happened? They've made their approach. It shows that they were right. The journalists were not chatting shit in Spain. People don't want to believe it. That they say it's all Spanish propaganda. It's bullshit. Blah blah blah. It's a bit naive. That, you know what I mean? Like, we don't believe what everything they say, but to suggest that everything that's been written is just a big game. Now, I believed all of it. Do you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I think you can see I'm like fucking, a bit hyper. It's New Year's Eve. I was settled down for the night. You know what I mean? And boom, there you go, Paul Joyce. He's the one to pay attention to, more so than Ornstein, in my opinion, with this. So we know that Perez at Real Madrid doesn't want to do business in January. He doesn't like doing business. I don't think they've done business in January for 5 seasons or something like that. But they have got this injury crisis at right back. The centre-backs are coming back from injury and they've got some promising youngsters coming through, but they're basically fucked at right back. And if they could do some business, they would, for that right back position with Trent, they would be willing to give something to Liverpool Football Club. That's what you have to comment now in this video, all right? Would you take something for him, or do you think you should retain him until the summer and let him go on a free? It's a tricky one. The player goes now, he doesn't get his signing on fee in the summer. Blah, blah, blah. All of this, you know what I mean? I don't know. I really hope you're someone that's been watching all of this play out. I've done all these videos for you every morning, right? And we have seen every single thing, every prediction, every change, the detail, everything has fallen into place, hasn't it, guys? It really has. So those of you that do watch my morning Spanish reviews, I'm sure you'll be sat there going, well, that's no surprise, is it, done? Because that's exactly what we expected. So, I don't know. I feel like I need to record this video again. Like, my fucking energy is all over the place, to be honest with you. I think that is kind of relief on my part, because I've been driving myself fucking mental with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, at these Spanish friends of ours, are they playing us? Is it really going on? Trent comes out and gives it all this, which gives some Liverpool fans hope that, or maybe it is, just bullshit in Spain and he really does want to stay with the club. And it gives people hope, right? And, you know, this little fucking whisper to Salah and all that. People didn't like all that and all that. Do you know what I mean? But this one, that gave hope. That gave hope to some of you guys. I know it did, because you comment on my videos and some of you don't want to think he's going to leave, right? And that's what they were saying today in AS was, you know, he's fucking, I'll tell you right now what they said, because I've got all the fucking notes here. So if you didn't see that video earlier, let's have a quick look. See if I can find it. Fuck knows where it is though. I'll find it. Here we go. It's this one here. The article hinted that he's not being entirely honest and is using the gestures as a distraction. Let's go back to what exactly AS wrote. The final paragraph. The headline that AS went with today, it was a headline, but it wasn't on the front page. Alexander-Arnold plays it coy. Basically, Alexander-Arnold is playing the game, and they talk about his gesture after scoring against West Ham, stirring Anfield. But what I'm going to do is go right down to the bottom. And this is what AS ended on today. All of this is just an attempt to play coy. The situation remains the same. He continues to ignore renewal proposals and has given his yes to Real Madrid, whatever gesture he makes publicly. In other words, you know, they're saying like he's trying to give hope, you know, Liverpool people, fans, the club, whatever you want to call it, clinging on to this. But they were saying today, like, yeah, you can do that as much as you want, Trent. But we, the Spanish side of things at Madrid, we know what you're doing in the background. Do you know what I mean? So, oh dear, guys, man, I'm fucking... Anyway, I'll go, I suppose. I'm just repeating myself. There's no point going over the video from this morning, because you just go and watch it. I don't even know what it's titled, to be honest with you. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place with this video. Like, I was just fucking chilling and then it's come out. And, you know, whenever Joyce surfaces, I literally drop everything. It was this one. If you're gonna watch any of the video uploads today, if you can be asked, Trent Alexander-Arnold called out in Spain, Real Madrid's 2 contract offers, because I think it was Sport, which is the Catalan newspaper, the pro-Barcelona newspaper. They touched on it today, and they said that Real Madrid were offering Trent a 4.5-year contract as well as a 4-year contract. So what they mean by that is there is a contract prepared. I think that was the headline if you watch the video. Contract prepared for Trent Alexander-Arnold. 4-year deal being offered to him by Real Madrid. However, Sport added that Real Madrid are would be willing to do something in January, which backs up all the pro-Madrid claims, right? So that would be a 4.5-year contract. Now, like I mentioned in that video today, you might sit there, you know, before this knowledge this evening that Real Madrid have made the move and gone, no, marker, you know, Real Madrid propaganda, AS, Real Madrid propaganda. Sport is the Barcelona news. They don't give a fuck what's happening at Real Madrid. But they were coming out saying, nah, you know, they're going to make a move for him, a 4.5-year contract, which would be if Liverpool allowed him to leave in January. Do you know what? Me personally, I'd cash in. I would cash in because I think it's a distraction. And I think there's gonna be a lot of talking points and a lot of people saying his mind's not there. You know, is he gonna be? Is Trent, if you think about it, if he's gonna stay until the summer and get a free transfer where he makes an absolute, you know, killing in terms of a signing on fee, right? Is he really going to be sliding in with crunching tackles and all that? Is he really going to give 100%? One fucking injury, serious injury to him between now and the end of the summer, right? And his move could be goosed forever. Right, and you often see that with players in that situation. So me, I'd sell, I'd get rid. I would. Yeah, I know we want all hands on deck, all right? But then that's up to the club to assess that and to do something about it. And maybe I'm being wrong, and maybe you're saying to me, no, don't, you're just being daft. We need everyone. I don't know. I think I would cash in. But I guess it depends how much they're willing to cash in on as well. I really do apologise for my video being all over the place. It's literally just coming out as I'm recording this video. And as you can see, I'm just like fucking, my head's been everywhere. And I think that because I've been driven mental with it, because you never know what to fucking believe. You know, you want to believe this, then you believe that. And then I see you guys, you know, hoping that he's going to stay. And then you say things and that makes me doubt things. And you just don't know. Do you know what I mean? And then now I feel like I've got the confirmation I need now. Like, I feel like everything I've read in the Spanish press is accurate, because I think everything has happened. And I'm not surprised with what's happened today at all. All right, I'm going to leave it with you. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up. But I think your comments are the most important thing on this one. All right, guys, all the best for 2025. And I'm sure we'll be talking about this in the morning.